So I think it's safe to say that spring has definitely sprung. It has been roasting. So just after the last video, it was time for Prepare to Lead, which was a sort of condensed day of training for the CU leaders, so people on committee, small group leaders, other people involved in different teams for leading things in CU. It was kind of as a replacement for Forum Scotland, which you might remember was cancelled because of the Beast from the East. So students from, I think, most of the unis around Scotland made their way to Glasgow and had some really good training, different seminars, good teaching on how to do CU leadership well, particularly tailored to their individual roles, and it was a really good day. Matty, Abby and I led a seminar at Prepare to Lead on whole groups, which was great fun for me. Actually, having spent most of my year doing whole groups stuff in St Andrews, it was really good to try and pass on some of the sort of hints and tips in how to do it well. So yeah, hopefully they found it quite helpful, and we'll see next year. At Prepare to Lead, we also launched the next UCCF Gospel project, which is Uncover Mark. So we've had Uncover Luke, we've had Uncover John, and the next one that we're doing is Mark. So it was kind of explained what it was, and the sort of thinking behind why Mark was chosen, and the potential use of a thing called the Mark drama. I will happily tell you more about it, or you should Google it actually as well. But it's kind of how the CUs can be using Uncover Mark within the next year and beyond to really reach their friends with the gospel. So please pray for that as the publishers get it finished off before the end of the summer. It's really exciting. And then the Tuesday after that was the last CU main meeting, which was a real sort of bittersweet time. It was really nice. There was lots of people there, and we sort of had a period of sharing. So people shared their encouragements, their challenges of their time in St Andrews, being involved in CU, and how they've gone with their evangelism. But it was also really sad because it kind of really hit home that my time here is coming to an end. My time involved with CUs is coming to an end. But it was a really, really nice evening, and it was really good to hear people's experiences of their time in St Andrews, and to encourage the first years and other younger years to just keep going. And then, as I mentioned in the last video, it was our very last event called Starlight Ball. We did a Gatsby theme, and it was a really, really fun evening. The whole week had been kind of mental, just there was lots of driving around, lots of cooking prep and whatever going on, lots of food had to be picked up from Dundee, but yeah, it was a really, really fun week, just kind of really hands-on. And then the evening itself was just fab. About 150 people there, some CU folks, some not. So that was really good. Matty spoke really well. He did a talk about how Gatsby pursued partying and ladies and whatever, but it didn't really satisfy him, and that's kind of where we turn to Jesus to satisfy us. So it was a really good evening, really nice to sort of spend time as a big community as well. And to dance, so there was a Kaylee, and then a band made up of some of the final years and some younger years as well. Performed a few songs as well at the end, which was an awful lot of fun. And And so with the winding down of CU stuff, it means that my time is slightly more chilled. It's kind of now focusing more on reading and study stuff, but there's still quite a few students around. They're just busy revising, so still doing a couple of my one-to-ones, and still will be meeting up with the students just to encourage them and sort of see how I can be helping them, how I can be praying for them, etc. So yeah, just pray for that I can continue to learn lots, and to be encouraging for the students who are still around, even though it's kind of not formal CU time. That would be great. And then Abby and I thought it would be nice if we had some students around for dinner at varying points over the next couple of weeks during their revision and exam weeks, so they can just come after a day in the library or in their flat, have their dinner cooked and washed up. So that'll be really fun. I hope we just need more students to sign up to come and have dinner. And my Chalmers Institute elective classes are also coming to an end, which is really odd, but I've learned so much. I will happily talk to you about what I've been learning about Revelation and the very wide range of things that we looked at in the Christ and Culture classes as well. It's been such a good way for me to learn so much more without sort of being driven slightly insane by just being sat reading, because that probably wouldn't have gone particularly well for me. So yeah, if you could just be praying for the students as they revise like mad for their exams, and pray for me as I sort of try and adjust to not having as much CU stuff, and I can still be effective in how I relate to the students, how I can be encouraging them, and yeah, just pointing them to Christ as well. And I hope you can all make the most of the lovely weather. See you soon.